Welcome back to a brand new PTCG live video. Today I'll be showcasing the new single prize Hydrapple from the newly released set Destined Rivals. So with that being said, let's get into the deck list. Let's see which new cards we'll be running. So we do run all 4 copies of the Applin, the 3 Dipplin for the stage 1, as well as the 3 copies of Hydrapple. And we're mostly interested in that first attack, the Hydra Breath. For the 1 grass energy, we can discard 6 basic grass energies from our hand, and then we can take an automatic knockout on your opponent's active Pokemon. And if we can't discard 6 cards from our hand to 6 grass energies, this attack does nothing. And then we do run the 3 copies of the Teal Mask Ogerpon EX here. It's a very good draw engine with that ability Teal Dance. Once during your turn, you can attach a basic grass energy from your hand to this Pokemon in order to draw a card. And then we have the Myriad Leaf Shower for the 3 grass energies. We can do 30 base damage and then 30 more damage for each energy card attached to both active Pokemon. And then we do run the 1 copy of the Fezandipiti EX here for that Flip the Script ability. Once during your turn, if one of our Pokemon were knocked out during your opponent's last turn, we can draw 3 cards for this. And then lastly, we have the 1 copy of the Squawkabilly EX here for the ability Squawk and Seize. On the first turn of the game, we can discard our hand to draw 6 new cards. And then moving on to our trainer cards for our ace spec, we have the Grand Tree. This will be a stadium card as well, and once during each player's turn, they can fully evolve up their basic Pokemon in play all the way up to its high stage evolution. There are only 2 exceptions for the stadium card. You can't use it on your first turn, or you can't use it on a Pokemon that just came into play that same turn. And then for our supporter cards, we have the 2 Boss's Orders for gusting up one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. The 1 copy of Iono for draw support as well as hand disruption. The 1 copy of Lana's Aid, where we can put 3 in any combination of Pokemon without rule boxes or basic energy cards from our discard pile back into our hand. And then lastly, we do run all 4 copies of the Professor's Research for some extra draw support. And lastly, for the energy cards, we do run 25 basic grass energies. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get into some games here. Oh, that's an Applin. So yeah, we did win the coin toss, and we decided to go first for this game, and 1 mulligan at least. So yeah, it looks like it was just 1 mulligan. They have Charmander, so it looks like it's going to be Charizard. And pretty bad starting hand for us, just because we didn't get any chance to get Squawk. So we're just going to pass. Like, we literally got no Ultra Ball or Nest Ball or Ogerpons or any way to try to search out that Squawkabilly. They put down pitching. See, they search out Rare Candy and Max Belt with Arvin, so honestly, if we can't get an Iono, we're basically going to lose this, because it looks like they got a pretty amazing starting hand here where they got everything in hand, such as Charizard. So yeah, they even attached the Max Belt, like they are pretty confident. Terra Orb. Yeah, they even search out Charizard. They're crazy. Like, yeah, Blazing Destruction. Yeah, we can't even knock it out with the Energy Loop. And they're looking pretty bad. Yeah, so unfortunate we didn't get an Iono. I feel like maybe we should have not evolved and retreated out for the 1 energy card into Ogerpon. But on, they Arven again. Oh man, they're finding all the supporter cards they need. Nest Ball and TM Evolution. We do at least have the grass type advantage here. Yeah, there's rare candy for Charizard. So it's going to be totally pointless to use, in my opinion, Hydrapple's attack for the 6 energy cards. Because if you think about it, we're knocking out every Charizard with Ogerpon for just 3 energies, instead of using 6 with Hydrapple. Yeah, I don't know why they attached 3 energies to Charizard. Another rare candy for another Charizard. I'm assuming this was going to be Pidgeot, but looks like they're already getting everything lined up here. But yeah, it's pretty insane to think how consistent Charizard is. So pretty crazy. They run at least 8+ energies in this deck. They Nest Ball. And their Charmander. Yeah, look at how set up they are. If we didn't have weakness on them, we would be totally done. And even now, it's pretty bad, because if we don't build up another Ogerpon, they will just completely sweep us here. You know, they already got Charizards waiting on the bench. Research? That's not gonna cut it. Iono? Yeah, so let's go for research here. We really need to find Ogerpons. Wow, so bad. Yeah, I feel like there's not even any point trying to go for the Hydrapple. Get Ogerpon. Yeah, let's go for the KO. Yeah, and after we take these 2 prize cards, all of our Ogerpons are like a one-shot for them. Because they're already up to 240. A 3rd Arven. They played Arven every turn. Yeah, this is their 3rd turn. 3 Arvens. Rare Candy Defiance Band. This is crazy. They're like back-to-back Charizard City here. Defiance Band, it's not like they even need that. So what are they up to? 270? Okay, so there's another Charizard. We might get some time to try and build up here. Our Lana's Age should be still in the deck, so maybe we get that. We definitely need it. Bug Catching Set. Okay, there's another Ogerpon. Yeah, it's totally not worth it to try and build up a Hydrapple here. Let's go for Flip the Script. It'd be nice to get Iono here. See, 2 more prize cards. Yeah, we should have at least 2 Dipplins in the deck. Worst case scenario, we could have to have a Hydrapple set up in case they try to wall us out, maybe with like a Pidgeot. Artisan. But I feel like we should be good here. If they go for another rare candy Charizard, they're basically done. Buddy Puffin. See, they get a Pidgey and Rellorm. Yeah, I feel like we'll be basically sweeping here. Yeah, no more Charizards. Yeah, I guess it's Teal Lance on that one, a Dipplin. Yeah, it's not got Charmander. Kind of surprised. I don't think, yeah, we didn't see a single boss yet. No, we run at least 2. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, the boss's orders was prized there. So now we don't really even have to worry about having a Hydrapple, period. We can just gust anything we need. Yeah, basically take this win. Looks like I didn't do anything last turn, so we do 120. Yeah, and there's the Lana's Aid. There we go. Okay, they do take a mulligan. Looks like there's gonna be some kind of Team Rockets deck. So yeah, we won the coin toss. We decided to go first. And a pretty decent starting hand. We can definitely get the Squawk. And Bug Catching Set. Unfortunately, both of the Dipplins will be lost or in the Lana's Aid. Wow, that's so bad, boss. Yeah, let's go for the Squawk and Seize. Yeah, let's end turn. We don't have PAL Pad, but at least I think we have at least another Lana's Aid. They go for a Proton. Something tells me the Articuno protects them from the Hydrapple. Prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon onto your basic Team Rockets. I believe so. And let's go for the KO here, 120. So even with the Bravery Charm, we knocked them out. Let's see, Hydrapple. Yeah, they go into Mewtwo. So I'm kind of wondering if the Articuno will totally negate our Hydrapple's attack. Team Rocket's Transceiver. And they pick up Ariana. So they're gonna draw, what, 6 cards until they have 8? Yeah, there's a Psychic Energy, so... Oh, and Spidops also. But no energy in discard yet, so they're gonna do 160. Hand Factory. Earthen Vessel. I think they already attached Return. Yeah, they did attach Return. And they discarded an Ultra Ball with the Earthen Vessel. So still no energies in discard. See, what are we up to? 210? Yeah, let's use Iono here. Yeah, might as well put down Fezandipiti. I really do think the Hydra Breath is going to be completely repelled and negated by the Articuno, because it does prevent all effects of attacks done to your basic Team Rocket's Pokemon. That means active or benched, so... Yeah, such amazing draw support. They're already up to 8 cards again. They definitely knock us out here. And they do have that Mimikyu. Let's go into the fresh Ogerpon. That only has 1 energy. See, flip the script. Yeah, let's Ultra Ball. Let's go to Research and Boss. Pick up. Oh wow, there aren't any more Ogerpons. Yeah, looks like one got prized, I guess. So that was really bad. Let's go for 210. pretty bad, honestly, because that is the second boss. They put down Artisan. Another Mewtwo. There's Spidops. I don't know. They go for the Charging Web or Charging Up. So they still need 3 energies to use that Eraser Ball. Energy Switch to Mewtwo. Maybe they'll Energy Switch again. Ariana, so they draw 3. Still decent. Drawing 3 of a supporter card. Okay, Max Belt. They definitely have to have... No, wow, they don't get the attack. So what are we up to? 210? Oh no, let's retreat out. Can we get the one at KO? 270? Yeah, let's attach another energy. So let's go for the KO. So we pick up double grass energies. So the last prize card is an Ogerpon, really? Oh no, wait, it's in the discard pile. Okay, never mind. They go for the Charging Up. Another Charging Up, and I feel like they're gonna have to energy switch here to get the knockout. Giovanni's Charisma? No, I mean Team Rocket's Giovanni. So they're gonna Gust Up Hydrapple. I actually have no idea why they did that. I don't know. But then again, I think they completely were negate the Hydro Breath. Yeah, we don't need Nest Ball. Kind of surprising how we didn't see Grand Tree. I don't know. Let's risk it. Let's see. Yeah, it does nothing. That's insane. See, they're going to Spidops, or they evolve it up. They might actually just even stall us out here. They play Petrol. They get Ariana. They might even just stall us out just with that Articuno. Yeah, they are. They are indeed. Let's use Superior Retrieval. And I don't know, should we attach? I don't know, I say let's attach. And I think we have another Superior Retrieval in the discard, in the deck. And possibly another Lana Zane. They play Ariana. Yeah, they just switch out. They go into Mewtwo. So yeah, earlier in the game I had a pretty good suspicion that the Articuno completely just negated the Hydro Breath. Definitely does. So see what they do here. Probably gonna knock us out, but then again I feel like, yeah, we basically win the game now. Yeah, let's go into our Ogerpon with 8 energies on it. And like I said, we still probably had the Superior Energy Retrieval and stuff in the deck. 360 damage, or like 390. I just want to see what else we pick up. Yeah, there's another Superior Energy Retrieval. Let's go for the 390. Yeah, and there's the last prize card of the game. Let's go get Grass Energy. There we go. So yeah, we did win the coin toss, and we decided to go first here. Had our opponent go second, and they did have a mulligan. They have Electabuzz. See, Teal Dance. No, should we Ultra Ball? I feel like we should. Maybe get another... No, let's get Squawk, I feel like. I feel like we can always Super Rod the Dipplins back. So yeah, let's see what they do. What does this do again? I believe they put 2 damage counters on those because they got heads. Yeah, Tails would put on 2 damage counters on one of their Pokemon. Lightning Energy, so surprisingly no Miraidon or anything. Wow, they just passed here. Oh no, maybe let's put out Grand Tree. Because even if they get their Electivire into play, they got only 1 energy in play here. Let's go for the knockout. Didn't really want to research here, lose the Superior Energy Retrieval. So we pick up Iono. And we got 3 energies in the discard. Looks like they're probably going to lose this because... Yeah, they even played the Electivire from their hand. So it's not like they even need Grand Tree. Another one of those. So they put 2 damage counters on one of their Pokemon. And they're going to go for the Dual Bolt. I'm assuming they're going to hit Hydrapple and Squawk there. No, they go for one of the benched Ogerpons. Yeah, I feel like we just about win this actually, because we can just retreat out here. Go for Superior Energy Retrieval. And just take the automatic win here. We don't even need to bother with Ogerpon. Let's go to 6 grass energies. And yeah, it's an automatic win for us because they have no benched backup. Yeah, there we go. The 2 prize cards that we need to win. There's an Applin and the grass energy. Yeah, there we go. Well, those are all the games. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.